Bucciarelli with Forward Lawrence, and welcome to today's Chamber Chat. Our guest today is Andrew Henley, who is the director of the Newcastle Public Library. Andrew, welcome to Chamber Chat.
Thank you, Paul.
So first of all, congratulations on your recent promotion. I know you've recently become the director. Can you tell us about how you like your new role so far?
Well, it's challenging every day. I think that I always enjoy a challenge, but our library is the largest literary organization in our county.
Okay.
And so I'm happy to lead it forward and keep on going.
Good. Well, we're all looking to move forward here, especially at Forward Lawrence. So I wanted to ask you, do you have any plans to change anything at the library now that it's under your tenure?
Well, first we really need to evaluate what's working.
Okay.
And then identify kind of how the items that are working, if people all know about them,
Okay.
or if we need to let certain communities in our county and in our region know about them. I know that we were discussing a few items that are services for our community members, and I'm happy to dive into those. And
Yeah, tell us a little bit about your outreach efforts, because I know you do outreach in certain parts of the county.
yeah, so we have our outreach individual who operates our bookmobile. She also goes into various organizations. She was just at the CAC the other day,
Okay.
and encouraging people to get library cards and doing different activities with them, associating them with the library. But we also have Libby or Overdrive, which is our ebook, audiobook, and e-magazine now. And so you can have, at the leisure of your home, an ebook or audiobook or e-magazine right on your tablet or right on your phone. And what that service really provides is access to over 30,000 titles. So we have the most titles in Western Pennsylvania outside of Pittsburgh.
So is that a subscription service?
It is, and the library takes that cost on for the patrons. And if you have a library card, which is free for all of Lawrence County residents, you just have to register for one. You can have access to that service. But the other service that we provide that many people don't know is tutor.com. And so many times your kid might come home and say, I have a calculus question that I really need to answer. And
of course you can't answer it.
Yeah, many of us might not be able to answer it. So with your library card, you have access to tutor.com, which is a face-to-face, through the computer, a tutoring service
in real time
with a tutor on the subject of your choice.
Wow.
And if you choose, let's say you have an assignment due later this week, you can drop that assignment in, and then 24 hours it's back with comment.
Wow, what a great service. It sounds like you could find someone to do your homework for you almost, right? Okay. So I know that Newcastle is a repository library for multiple counties. How does that work, and how is that structured, Andrew?
Yeah, so Newcastle Public Library operates as the District Library Center.
Okay.
So we are located in the Newcastle District Library. And I know that there might be terms that we're using that sound the same. So think of it this way. You have the Newcastle Public Library,
Okay.
which is located in the Lawrence County Federated Library System.
Okay.
Which is then located in the Newcastle District Library. And so that's the hierarchical structure that we are in. And the public library here in Newcastle operates as that public library for Newcastle Public Library, operates as a system admin for the federated system for the county, and it operates as the district library for all 4 counties. That's Mercer County, Lawrence County, Butler County, and Armstrong County.
Oh, I think people would be surprised to hear that. So that's wonderful. So it's almost like a mini corporate headquarters here in some ways, right?
Yeah, and that's why it's so valuable that we need to let people know that these services are out there, because by letting people know what role and how important we are to our community really shows that what we're doing not only for Lawrence County, but what we're doing for Cranberry, what we're doing for Butler, what we're doing all the way in Apollo, and that's the reach that we have.
So it's quite a broad reach across that west central part of Pennsylvania, then I see. And I know, Andrew, you and I are both part of a resource library on the North Hill as part of Lawrence County Partners for Preservation. You want to speak to that a bit?
Sure. Yeah, our library systems are really moving towards a lending library component, as well as specialty libraries.
Okay.
And I'm happy to serve on the board at the Partners for Preservation and their library in the North Hill, which is located right across from the cathedral. And what we provide there is really looking at architectural plans which have been donated by Eccles Architecture to the library system, and also look at maybe learning more about the materials that build your homes. It's located in the third largest historic district in Pennsylvania. Right. So I think it's a great wealth of knowledge and specialty that we can provide to this region as well.
So if you buy an older home and want to know how to restore it correctly and historically, we have some of those resources at the Preservation Library.
Correct, yeah.
I'm excited about that. I know, Andrew, you're really proud of your relationship and your history with Westminster.
Yes.
And I know you talk about that a lot. How would you describe your experience with the college there?
Well, I think with anything, this is my home away from home, I would say. I love to just go up to Westminster and just walk the campus because it's a beautiful campus.
Sure.
And not only that, but the students there care about their education. They care about their community. Through Westminster, actually, we've been able to make formal partnerships, and we've been able to work with the students on projects in Newcastle and Lawrence County. And so really looking at the college as a college for the county, because I really think that holds. I mean, it was established all the way in the 1850s. And so it's one of the longest standing higher ed institutions in our region.
It's certainly one of our regional assets, and we're very glad to have it here. Well, Andrew, thank you so much for taking the time today to meet with us in Chamber Chat. Really appreciate the insight you provided. And Chamber Chat audience, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.